Anand Ganesan. I'm a regional head of retail in North America. I'm based out of Boston, Massachusetts. I started in TCS around about 23 years back. And I started off as a developer, and I've had a very eventful journey, going from being a developer in a technology domain to being a domain expert, and then moving from there on to managing deliveries, being a project manager, getting into customer sites where I was also playing a role of a customer relationship manager, and eventually I've grown the ranks and gotten into being a regional head of retail. The fact that the work that I deliver, the work that my team delivers, the work that our organization delivers back to our customer, who are in turn retailers, leading retailers in this country, the fact that those initiatives bring in a smile, bring in a sense of purpose for our retailers as well to change their customers' life. So that is the one that drives my work. If you look at a typical day in the life for a person performing my role, it has a few elements, right? One, team management, where we need to constantly motivate a team of account managers, delivery partners. Second, the governance itself in terms of making sure that the customer is delighted with the work that we do. And lastly, a typical day for me never ends if I don't have some amount of learning to it. Learning is there everywhere. And one such a learning is what I recently went through. I was fortunate to be selected as part of a team of 50. My cohort had people from varied walks of life, leaders from varied walks of life. So we all came together and we were coached on growth and transformation. I think the best test for a leader is not when success comes off easily, but when a leader has to toil through the tough times and the hardships to get to a success. And that is perseverance. That is what I believe it takes to make a successful leader. I worked out of India. I'm an avid traveler, and in my current role, I get to see at least 10 different cities in this country. I get to meet a diverse set of customers across different cultures, and what the goodness of what every city in this country brings in. So I get to enjoy that as well. I really felt the need to embrace diversity and inclusion as I started traveling, because I get to meet customers from different race, religion, gender, of course, and that gives me a learning which is far more than anything else, because one, we get to know, get to understand, get to articulate the right language, get to respect people, their emotions, their culture, and then get to interact with them and get to collaborate with them. So I think my travel across different cities and different geographies has made me believe and I would say embrace diversity and inclusion in my day-to-day life. I think there are two aspects to an aspiration. One is aspiration is obviously free. So we can always aspire to reach the moon. But in the process, there is something that needs to be done. And the self-assessment has to happen at different parts of the career journey. And what comes out of the self-assessment would be a clear learning path and path to get to that career aspiration is probably going to be a key for us to aspire and get to the moon. So I'm a big believer in our TCS brand promise, which is building on belief, not only from the perspective of playing an active collaborative role in shaping up our customers' purpose-led transformation agenda, but also in our day-to-day interaction with people around us, building on the trust and showing back the same commitment which people have for us. All of this is embodied in this brand statement, which is building on belief.